When you come across a piece of jewelry, the thing you're going to be looking for is a stamp of the metal itself. Does it say sterling on it, for example? First piece is super obvious. It says sterling on it right there. It's made out of sterling silver. That's 925 parts out of 1,000 of silver. Next up, we have a little brooch here. You've got an amethyst in the middle, some onyx right there. On the back, you can see right here by my thumbnail, sterling. You see that? And then right next to it, it says 925. That indicates sterling silver. So that's made out of silver. Which gets to the second part. Is there any sort of stamp that says the type of metal? And is there a stamp that says the purity of the metal itself? Sterling silver will oftentimes say 925 on it. There are other stamps like 800, and that's an indication of the amount of parts per 1,000 of that metal. So a piece of jewelry that's stamped 925, and it does not have to be silver in appearance. It could be a copper color or even a gold color and still be made of silver, sterling silver. 925 indicates 925 out of 1,000 parts silver, pure silver. So depending on the stamp, it can tell you that it's made of a certain type of metal. If it has 10K, 12K, 14K, or 22K, 18K, 24K, 9K, 8K, those are all indications of gold. And that's the carat weight and purity of the gold content. And those can be marked on the back, on the sides, on the clasp. Guys, if it's a pair of stud earrings that are really tiny, on the post itself, the portion that goes through the earlobe, that tiny little section, there can be a marking or a stamp there that indicates that it's made of gold. Now it's going to get even harder, guys. This little tiny pin here, beautiful, kind of a coppery gold color. It seems like there's nothing on there if you look around. But right here by my thumbnail, right there, on the end of the clasp, if I pull this up, you can see it says 14K right there on the end. It's very tiny. And this is 14 karat gold. It's worth way more than the $2 I spent on it. Last piece here is beautiful. I just picked this up last week. It's a little dragonfly. There's a couple places that there's a marking. There's a marking up here on the corner, and there's one right here on the corner. Right there on the top, in the middle, with that glare, I'm trying to move that glare, you can see it says 14K right by that little hole. What we have here is a dragonfly, about 3.5 grams. This is about a $300 piece of jewelry, and I paid $10 for it. So always be looking to see if you can find the marks that indicate the carat weight, the purity, or the type of metal. Rusty.